Hi there, my darling Sagittarians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the month of July 2025. So, my darling Sagittarians, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using my Louise Hay Power Thought cards. And this will be your affirmation for the month of July. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finishing off with a secret manifestation card as a final message. All right, my darling Sagittarians, what is your Power Thought card for the month of July 2025? Can you believe we are in July already? I can't. This year is for Lion. All right, my darling Sagittarians, let us see what messages we have for you. I'm not going to take that because I didn't feel it. They're very sticky, these cards, so sticky and slippery at the same time. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. Yes, it can, my darling Sagittarian. So if you're feeling that your mind is running away with you, just think it's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. My darling Sagittarians, put that in the comments. I am willing to change and grow. Yes, you are. If you have negative thoughts, just replace them with positive ones. You know, we all get negative thoughts from time to time. And one of Louise Hay's sayings is that if you get a negative thought, just, stop, change it to a positive one. We can all have control over our thoughts by changing the way we think, my darling Sagittarians. All right, let us consult the tarot here and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Sagittarians. 2 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. Wow, okay. New beginnings here, change of fortunes, 2 of Cups. Sure they're all in view. So what I'm going to do, my darling Sagittarians, is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the beautiful 2 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups in the tarot can be a soulmate type of energy. It can be, there could be someone coming in for you that gives you that energy of like a soulmate. It doesn't have to be love. It can be, a work colleague. It can be a friend. It can be a boss. It can be your partner. It's just that energy of feeling that this person and this person are connected, like a soulmate type of energy. It is also a card of communication too. You've got the Staff of Hermes here, which is Mercury, which is communication. So communication for you could be key this month, my darling Sagittarians. This could also be you and your higher self as well. So listening to your higher self. And I actually feel, and look up, love is always open to us. And if this is to do with a relationship, take what resonates. But I more feel that this is you and your higher self, my darling Sagittarians. Just with the thoughts there, I feel that you and your higher self are having conversations this month, my darling Sagittarians, that you are conversing more with the person inside you than maybe with the outside world, if that makes sense. That's just what I feel intuitively off this reading, my darling Sagittarians. Because then you have the beautiful Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a card of fortunes turning in your favor, my darling Sagittarians. What it isn't, though, is, it's definitely a card of luck, definitely a card of, like I said, fortunes turning in your favor. But what it isn't is a magic pill, my darling Sagittarians. It is not things are going to magically just change without you having to do anything. The Wheel of Fortune spins this way and it spins that way. It is important for you, my darling Sagittarians, to control which way the wheel spins here. So you need to take control here. That's what I feel with the Wheel of Fortune for you, especially, like, you know, control your thoughts, control the Wheel of Fortune, my darling Sagittarians, because I feel that's important for you to control your destiny here, and you have control over your destiny. I feel that you need to take back control, if that makes sense, of your destiny with this Wheel of Fortune card, my darling Sagittarians, because you're being encouraged here to control your thoughts. And with that Two of Cups as well, I just feel that that is you and your higher self. That is what you say to yourself, my darling Sagittarians. And I feel that, you know, it's important for you to not let this wheel spin out of control. That you need to turn the fortunes in your favor by taking control, taking positive action towards what it is that you want, whatever goal, wish, or dream it is, and not just sitting back and letting the fates take over. No, you control this, my darling Sagittarians. Take control of the Wheel of Fortune. Because if you don't, it will control you, my darling Sagittarians. That is what I feel for you, definitely. Yeah. So, yeah. And then you have the beautiful Fool card. So the Fool card is all about taking the leap of faith, my darling Sagittarians. It is the first card in the Major Arcana. It is the start of the Fool's journey. So, you know, we go from the Fool all the way to the World, and then we start all over again. And with the Fool card, you're being encouraged here to take a leap of faith. And I feel that that's important for you because you don't know what the outcome is going to be here. And that's the leap of faith, is not knowing what the outcome is, but taking the action anyway, my darling Sagittarians. So, you know, and I also feel, you know, I say it in all my readings, that the dog here represents loyalty. And with this Two of Cups card as well, that soulmate energy may be this person here that's either coming on the journey with you or is there to support you, to say, yeah, go for it. That person is your, you know, your mentor or your guide or whatever it is. That this, you've got some kind of support here. That's definitely what I feel. And it's showing up here and it's showing up there, my darling Sagittarians. So if I'm going to put it all together for you, I just feel you're with the Thoughts card that's come up here, that you're being encouraged to really take control of your thoughts. Take control. Do not let them control you, my darling Sagittarians. And I feel that there is some communication coming in for you that is going to prompt you to take control of your destiny here, to take control of this wheel, which will in turn prompt you to take the leap of faith, which is amazing, my darling Sagittarians. What I can say here and what I feel for you is to trust any kind of intuition. Trust your inner ding, as Louise Hay would say. Trust the inner knowing, my darling Sagittarians. If it feels right, do it. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. You know, choose your thoughts wisely. If you have negative thoughts, change them to positive thoughts. I just really feel that you have the potential this month to really change the way your destiny is unfolding, my darling Sagittarians, but you need to take control. And it wouldn't hurt for you if you've got a trusted person around you or it's just yourself. You know, listen. Use these people as support, because I can see it coming in here as well. So, yeah, beautiful reading for you this week, my darling Sagittarians. Ever wondered how you can transform your manifestation practice with just one tool? Discover my free Tarot Manifestation Journal. This journal uniquely combines the wisdom of tarot with intentional journaling to help you attract your desires with clarity and purpose. Inside, you'll find soulful prompts designed to guide intentional manifestations, daily tarot entry pages to align your energy, and reflections to foster a manifestation mindset. Why is this so powerful? Blending tarot wisdom with the law of attraction creates a co-creative process that aligns your intuition with action. This journal is perfect for you if you're ready to manifest from your soul, crave deeper insights into your tarot spreads, and desire more alignment and connection in your life. Start your journey toward your highest path and manifest your dream life today. Don't miss out. Download your free Tarot Manifestation Journal now by clicking the link below. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I am very active and interactive in the comments, so if you've got an opinion on this reading, drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Let's start a dialogue about what this means. I'm happy to, have a chat about it for sure. And please help my channel to thrive by subscribing. It really does help my channel grow. I'm going to take this one. Prosperity is your birthright, my darling Sagittarians. Yes, it is. I definitely feel that. Here are 4 simple rules to manifest money. Each day, think more thoughts of abundance than thoughts of lack of money. There's that thoughts again. So it's very important for you, my darling Sagittarians. I mean, you can't make this up. I was saying from the start that thoughts were very important for you. So, and here it is again. Think more thoughts of abundance than thoughts of lack of money or lack of anything, my darling Sagittarians. Be happy now without the money. Be truly grateful for everything you have now and give the best of yourself to others. And I will add another one to that. Act as if, my darling Sagittarians. If there is something that you want and you don't have it, act as if you do have it. Because the law of attraction, the universe, that cannot help but bring it to you if you're acting as if you already have it, my darling Sagittarians. So, yeah. But I really do feel for you this month that your thoughts are very important. Part of the law of attraction is, they say, thoughts create things. So don't underestimate the power of your thoughts, my darling Sagittarians. I can't emphasize that enough. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. I definitely would love to dig deeper into this. I feel that there is, something on this Two of Cups that may need some further clarification. So yeah, I'd love to be able to connect with you further and nut that out for you. But I really do feel that your thoughts, focusing on your thoughts, keeping them positive this month is going to bring beautiful things for you, my darling Sagittarians. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.